Today we unravel the true secret of the EV competition, and why a company like Tesla will continue to dominate the market despite significant efforts by other EV players, and why these other EV companies still have a long way to go.
In the EV market, what do you think is going on here, and is there any cause for concern?
Oh, this is a crazy question. I think this is a completely made up story. Yes, we're seeing a weakness in EVs of Tesla competitors because they are not competing. They are just not comparable. First of all, the OEMs building those cars are losing horrendous amounts of money on it. So they obviously are giving up on those. They are either waiting it out a year or two. We've seen GM announcing that they're pushing back a plant that they wanted to do. We've seen Ford shelving 12 billion investments in their EV plants. So yes, there is a weakness. But what they're trying to do is they're trying to pretend that there's a weakness in the overall market, right? Just because that gives their whole incapacity of performing the look as if it's the whole industry, but there is not. There's still people wanting Teslas, and obviously there may be, quarters that are better than others because next quarter they may get the point of sale reduction, or they want the Model 3 Plus rather than the Model 3 or whatever. You will have those small distortions, but the overall appetite for EVs is still here.
It's no longer news then that Tesla has won the EV game, and it's achieved this with products that are not just vehicles, but also lifestyle choices. These choices reflect the values, aspirations, and preferences of its customers. This is a company that's diversified its revenue streams by offering complementary products and services like solar roofs, Powerwalls, and full self-driving subscriptions, all that create synergies and then cross-selling opportunities for the vehicles. Tesla has made a name for itself in the auto industry, and anyone who's competing against this company sure has a lot of catching up to do.
As the EV space continues to expand, Tesla is not going to be the only player that's in town. I think we all need to recognize that they are a great player in this space. They have been able to build up and have scale when it comes to their business. Their profitability is probably is actually the best that's out there when it comes to EVs. But we also know that there's going to be other players within this space. What I would say for those companies that are still trying to become profitable, you're going to start seeing them really focus on their own specific niche in the market instead of trying to provide all these different vehicles to be able to hit certain segments of the market. They might find one or two areas where they are just really good and capture the attention of the street here. And I think Rivian has that ability, especially when you look at the pickup EV space. Now, yes, the F-150 is going to be a challenge for them, but you can also hear some of the commentary when it comes to Ford that their profitability when it comes to trying to scale up that business is not going great. In fact, they probably are actually going to reduce the amount of spend when it comes to their EV business in 2024 and 2025. So I think Rivian has that ability to be able to shine within the pickup EV space. And then also we probably will see some consolidation. So if we start seeing a lot of that technology becoming really great in certain areas or pockets of the market, kind of like Lucid has really good battery technology, maybe we start seeing them really focus on just the battery technology side instead of trying to ramp up a full-fledged auto business, because it is very tough right now, which with high rates and a consumer that is really focusing more on the experiences, I think it's just going to be very tough. So I would expect consolidation and companies really just trying to focus on their specific niche within the marketplace instead of trying to just do everything.
Tesla is widely recognized as the most innovative EV company in the EV industry, constantly pushing the boundaries of technology, design, and performance. The automaker has a culture of experimentation, risk-taking, and learning, all of which enable it to introduce new features, products, and services faster than its competitors. Tesla has also invested heavily in research and development, spending over $1.5 billion in 2021, more than any other automaker. Seeing how much effort Tesla put into making its products the best in the industry, it's not too surprising then that it continues to lead, despite the entry of new companies into the auto market. Hey guys, welcome back to Tesla Tomorrow. The EV market is heating up, and several players are competing for a share of the growing demand for clean and sustainable mobility. While Tesla leads this industry, some other automakers are also making a name for themselves. However, among them, two companies stand out: Ford and Rivian. Although Lucid is also a major player in the market, it's yet to make any notable impressions on the market. Each of these companies have a different strategy, vision, and product portfolio, but one thing that they all have in common is that they all face the same challenges and opportunities in the EV industry and are struggling to make a profit. So how do these automakers stack up against Tesla, and what are their prospects for the future? Let's take a look. But before we do, if you like this type of content, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on post notifications to keep up to date on everything going on with Tesla. Rivian is a newcomer on the EV scene, founded back in 2009 and then backed by investors like Amazon and Ford. They specialize in electric adventure vehicles like the R1T pickup truck and the R1S SUV, which are designed to offer high-performance, long-range, and off-road capabilities. Rivian started deliveries of its R1T pickup truck back in late 2021 and plans to launch its R1S SUV and an electric delivery van for Amazon in 2022. It also announced partnerships with Ford to develop an electric version of the popular F-150 pickup truck, which is expected to debut in 2023. This company's got a strong brand identity and a unique value proposition, but it also faces some challenges like scaling up production, expanding its charging network, and competing against established automakers. Likewise, Ford is also the oldest and largest automaker on this list, with a few other exceptions. With a history of innovation and leadership in the automobile industry, this automaker has been heavily investing into electrification with the goal of becoming a global leader in EVs by 2030. They offer a wide range of EVs like the Mustang Mach-E SUV, E-Transit van, and the upcoming F-150 Lightning pickup truck. It also has a stake in Rivian and plans to leverage its partnership to develop and deploy new EV models. Just like Rivian, Ford also has a strong brand recognition and a vast distribution network, but it also faces some challenges as well, like transitioning from its legacy business, competing with new entrants, and meeting the changing customer demands. So we come to Tesla. Tesla is the pioneer and leader of the EV market, led by Elon Musk himself. Tesla produces a range of EVs like the Model S sedan, the Model 3 compact car, Model X SUV, and Model Y crossover, and the upcoming Cybertruck pickup truck. The EV maker also offers solar panels, battery storage, and autonomous driving, as part of its mission to accelerate the transition to sustainable energy. Some of Tesla's strengths in the auto industry include a strong brand image, a loyal customer base, and a competitive advantage in innovation. This company is valued at over $600 billion, making it the most valuable automaker and one of the most valuable companies in the world. You see, Tesla is the undisputed leader of the electric vehicle market, and has achieved this remarkable position by pursuing a strategy of innovation, differentiation, and integration, which have given it a competitive edge over its rivals. The automaker has differentiated itself from its competition by offering unique value propositions for its customers, based on its vision of accelerating the transition to sustainable energy. Tesla has also integrated its value chain from battery production to vehicle delivery, which gives it more control, efficiency, and flexibility over its competitors. It's also built its own gigafactories to produce more batteries, motors, and vehicles, as well as solar panels and battery storage solutions. Tesla has also developed its own software and hardware platforms, which enable it to update and improve its products over the air, as well as collect and analyze data from its fleet. No doubt Tesla does face some challenges though, like maintaining its quality and reliability, expanding production, and dealing with regulatory and legal issues. It also has some real competition on its hands. For instance, Rivian, while being a new entry into the EV space, is also shaking up the industry majorly with its car deliveries and sales. Similarly, Ford is also a challenger, one of the most prominent players in the auto market. This shows that the EV market is dynamic and competitive, and the future will depend on how these companies adapt and meet the demands and the needs and preferences of customers and their environments. However, in all of these, we believe that Tesla remains the dominator. The company's winning its competitors in the EV game by being the most innovative, differentiated, and integrated company in the industry. They've got a clear vision, a strong culture, and a loyal customer base which make it hard to beat. The reality is that Tesla has its competitors, and they'll either have to catch up and challenge Tesla on multiple fronts or risk losing their relevance and market share in the EV market, both of which could have detrimental consequences. How well do you think Tesla is dealing with the competition? Let us know down below and let us know your valuation of Tesla. And if you want to know more about what Tesla's been up to over the last few days, go ahead and click on this next video on your screen. See you there.